Hi there, this is Nermonculus, and today I'll share with you what my bow set looks like. It's a good breather from murdering all the monsters out there, so let's go ahead and take a look. First, I'll show you my skills. Let's see. Okay, firstly, I have attack boost 7, which gives me attack 21 and affinity plus 5%. I have weakness exploit level 3. We all know what that is already. Focus, which is back in the previous games, focus is really just about speeding up your charge for the bow, but now focus is also different now. It adds gauge fail rate, so that is also increased. Aside from speeding up your charge times, since we have level 2, I get 10% for both, but if I put it to level 3, I get 20%, which is a huge boost. But right now, I'm just choosing it to level 2, even if I can jam in focus, because I would rather have like bow charge plus level 1 than focus level 3. Moving on, we have a special ammo boost, which increases the power of bowgun and special ammo and dragon piercer by 20%. And in addition, I also have piercing shots, which is an additional 10% to pierce shots and dragon piercers. I was able to get spread and power shots. I think back in the day, back in the Monster Hunter times, like in previous games, spread shots increases by 1.3, which is 30%, but I think this time it's only 10%. I'm not entirely sure. But spread shots and piercing shots are the best shots that the bow has. So pretty much the normal shot that the bow has is actually weak compared to these two. Now I jammed in one critical eye for affinity 3%. I also have critical boost, which increases damage dealt by critical hits by 30%. Now, it only adds 5% to the critical hits, actually. It's not exactly like an additional 30%. It makes your critical hits by 30%. That is. Okay, a bow charge plus. In this game, they separated load up into specific um, skills. And now for the bow, it's called the bow charge plus, which increases max bow charge level by 1. So with this, I can charge my bow until level 4. And lastly, we have non-elemental boost, which is like the meta or the must-have for Diablos bow or any Diablos weapon or any non-elemental weapon out there. Okay, let's move on to the equipment. Right now I'm sporting the Sarah Cole Bender, which is a black Diablos bow, one of the best bows in the game, and the Dragon King eye patch, Damascus Mail, which gives me the skill focus, Kaiser Vembraces for weakness exploit, Nergigante Coil for attack boost, Lava Scythe Greaves for the spread shots, and I have the attack charm level 3. Now, oh, okay, let's check out my decorations. I have expert and attack jewel attached to my weapon. I have pierce jewel on the headpiece. 2 pieces of true shot jewels to make level 2 of special ammo boost. 1 attack jewel and elementless jewel on the Kaiser Vembraces. Mighty bow jewel on my waist and 1 critical jewel. Now, I actually have a bunch of good gems out here. I'll show you, for example, here. And if you have any suggestions about my set that I could exchange with any of these gems, you can go ahead and put it down the comment. But I'm actually pretty happy with the current set that I have. I can actually get Mind's Eye Jewel in exchange for Mighty Bow Jewel, but I'm choosing Mighty Bow Jewel over Ballistics or Trajectory because I think with the bow's ability to dash quickly, I don't really have any problems with the critical distance. If you don't know Mind's Eye Jewel, which is Mind's Eye Ballistics Jewel, it says prevents attacks from being deflected. So you can use this if you're fighting Korean, your weapons won't bounce. For ranged users, also shortens the distance before ammo and arrows reach maximum power. So this is trajectory in the previous games. They just joined it up together. So trajectory is like it increases the window for you to get critical distance. Pretty much it's that. Let's see what else do I have here. I can put jumping jewel for evade extender if I wanted to, or evasion, but that's only going to be level 1. But I really don't have a need for that. I'm fine without it, so I'd rather put the slot in any um, skill that would help me boost my attacks. Well, moving on, let's go and check out the set in action. So normal shots is 24-24 across the board, and 32 with critical. Let's try it again. 24-24 again, but with we can try it with the close range coding first before power. So it's 38, 38, 29 with a close range coding, and with a power coding it's 33, 33, 43. Now let's check out the spread shot. The spread shot is 36, 36, and I think 47. Let's try it again. 36 across the board, so that's 536, and that's also with the power coding. Let's see without it. It's 35, 35, 27. Let's check it with a close range coding. 41, 31, 31. It's 31 across the board. So let's go ahead and try it with the Dragon Piercer. Oh, without any codings first. $72. With the close range coding, $84, $84, and if our target is probably longer, it would hit more. Now with a power coding, it's 96, 96. And that's 124 because we changed our distance. Let's try it again. $96. So as you can see, this is not the crit draw bow build, which is a lot of people are using. I really don't like putting my eggs in one basket. That's why I like powering up my spread shots first. Because with the help of the affinity booster, we can get an additional 50% with our affinity. So there you can see that our affinity is 28%. I haven't augmented my Diablos bow set yet, but I will after this. I mean, I'm doing decent damage anyway. And this is perfect for my playstyle. Now with the power coding again. $124. So that's with the probably better affinity. And if all is in our favor, and we're not getting, you know, negative affinity. But the thing with the bow is I always attack like this. Spread. Go. Oh wait. Sorry, I need more stamina. I usually just use like a bunch of dash juice for that. So let's go ahead and use one. I have a bunch of dash juice and I farmed for it. I never leave home without it. So let's go ahead and attack this post. Spread. Go back again, and then go to Dragon Piercer. Okay. Now, this is the set that fits my playstyle, so it may not be for everyone. Just like the crit draw build is not for me, that's why I made this one instead. I think the crit draw build is really good, but for me it's very situational. I really don't like that I always have to find a certain position because um, if you shoot the monster in an improper way, it's not gonna be very effective. So with this one, I'm putting my eggs in different baskets, and you know, in terms of attack, like I can do several powered up moves, and with the mighty bow charge, all I have to do is wait like a second and a half, and it'll be by level 4, and it will, you know, give me decent attack already. How about you? I wanna know what kind of set you have. Do you focus on stamina management, or do you have really a really good bow evasion set that you really like? You can put it down in the comments. With my set, I'm pretty happy with it. I didn't really invest in like stamina skills or evasion skills because I prefer to just read the monsters and position myself depending on the position they also have or what kind of move that they are going to do. And with the stamina skills, I just use dash juice for that, so I won't have to jam in like constitution. And I have focus, so I guess that's good enough for me. So this is Nermonculus, and I'll have to say goodbye for now. I'm doing other bow sets aside from this for different bows, and I will be posting them in the future. And well, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.